Thank you for calling Vroom. This call may be recorded for quality assurance or training purposes.
We bought a car from Vroom Cars in July. They still haven't gotten us the tags to it. Called a dozen times, been on hold for 90 minutes. What the fuck is wrong with you, Zoom?
Hello.
Hi there, ma'am. Ron with the corporate office at Vroom. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great, thanks. Reason for the call, my social media division just escalated this to me over at corporate. I understand you've been on hold for quite a long time to speak to somebody.
We finally just hung up, and because I knew that this was just, we've done this before. We just get put in this purgatory. Nobody talks to us. We keep getting told it's going to go to management. We've had the car for 6 months, like almost.
Right. What happened exactly? Fill me in.
I don't know. My husband is the one who needs to talk to you. He made the purchase. Let me get him. Hold on a second.
Right.
I'm glad you called me, though. Thank you for that. Hold on.
Yeah,
One
no
second.
Problem. No problem. Hurry up, though. I don't know if she heard me say that or not.
I got a call from corporate headquarters of Vroom.
No, she didn't catch that.
Hello?
Hello there. So, Ron calling from the corporate office at Vroom. How are you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
Great, thank you. Just for security reasons, can I ask who I'm speaking with?
Irfan Aziz?
Irfan Aziz.
Yes.
Okay. And can I confirm your cell phone number, please?
Correct, yes.
Perfect. Okay, so what seems to be the trouble here?
So I purchased a car with Vroom back in, I want to say July.
Uh-huh.
Maybe somewhere around the time frame of July. They sent with the car a temporary tag, which expired in September.
Okay.
And they told me that by September I should get the actual plate.
Right.
And then September went to October. October went to November. November has gone to December now.
Okay. And
time,
just to make sure I've got the right
time,
file open, what kind of car did you purchase?
It's a Mercedes-Benz 2016 S-Class.
Okay. So I guess you can't drive the vehicle at the moment, right?
No, I can drive the vehicle because they sent me...
Did he just make fun of the way I said vehicle? This guy's going to be a real fucking prick.
But then they FedExed me another tag for December 28th, till December 28th. But my challenge is that I will have to cross the border at some point in time.
It sounds like it, yeah. I thought so with that name and everything that's going on.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
It'll be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you swimming? Are you climbing the fence? What are you doing?
a little bit of both. But no, thankfully, the first time around it was okay. But I was pulled over in Canada while I was driving with it. But then my fear is when I go, and then they question me, how did I cross the border with the temp tags? So my concern is next time, which I need to go prior to Christmas, I think I'm going to have a little bit of a challenge. And I'm trying to get them moving because I know things start to slow down.
Yeah. And what did you get pulled over for?
Just the temp tags.
Just the temp. You weren't doing anything else. You weren't
Nope.
drunk or trying to sneak
no.
anybody in there or nothing like that.
No, the police followed me all the way till I parked. Didn't turn his lights on. Only when I parked and I stopped, then he pulled me over.
Yeah, no, those Canadians, they're really on it. They don't stand for any nonsense up there, I can tell you.
Yeah, I guess so. It seems that way.
Yeah, I mean, best thing to do would be just to, if you really have to go up there again, just, hire a car when you get there. You probably won't get stopped then.
Yeah, that would be the case for sure, yeah.
Yeah, that would be my recommendation. I can see that they have, we are quite behind on a lot of our paperwork at the moment, but it looks like your tags are due to be processed sometime in the new year. Probably it's going to be like February, March time before we start processing them.
Really?
Yes, yeah, we just have a huge backlog at the moment.
Oh, wow. So then why would I have to keep calling back? Because up until I don't call and ask for another temp tag, they don't send me one.
Yes, you have to call and keep getting a temp tag. Yeah.
So that's the process. Keep calling back for a temp tag.
Just keep calling, keep asking for the temp tag, yeah, and just await the permanent tag.
So if I went directly to the MVA, would that be a problem?
What do you mean? In what regard?
If I went to my local MVA, told them I bought the car and went through this whole process, can I just submit the paperwork to get the permanent plates?
No, you couldn't do that. No.
Okay.
No, I mean we don't have the title for the car yet ourselves, you know.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I see.
But it'll be sometime around March. The latest I would expect it to be sent to you would be around October.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I guess because you don't have the title, when the cop ran the VIN, he said nothing is coming up. I said, well, I don't know what to say. I mean, here's the documentation that was provided by Vroom.
No, I understand. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say that the reason he pulled you over was probably nothing to do with the tags.
You think so?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I told you, it's the Canadian police. They're very strict over there. They see, one of you people driving around and they're just going to find some excuse to pull you. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Okay.
There is, I mean, I'm just looking at the specific vehicle you bought and yeah, it is listed as, you're aware of the vehicle's history?
No, why?
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if they made you aware of that. From my records here, it looked like there was actually a murder inside that car, so that will have been kind of listed with the police as a potential suspect vehicle. That will stay on there for several years. But yeah, there was a murder inside that vehicle, and it is registered here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. So that can cause the vehicle to get pulled over. It looks like the murder took place in Vancouver.
In Vancouver?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, my Lord. When was it?
That was a good one, Ronnie.
On this?
Sorry, I had to laugh.
So if I pull up a Carfax, it'll come up?
Fuck. It may or may not do. It depends. And probably not. It's more of a thing that comes up for companies and law enforcement. We obviously don't like to make too many details public, but I mean, I would assume you got some kind of discount on the vehicle.
I didn't.
Huh.
I paid 40. I think it was $45,000.
Oh gosh! And you weren't made aware at any point about the murders.
At any point, I was. Are you saying with an S or one?
Did I say the S there? Yeah. Yeah.
You're saying with R with an S, right? Murders.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading the case file here. It looked like a family of hobos had been sleeping in the vehicle prior to the murders.
Non-murders.
Technically, according to this, it was a murder-suicide. So I had to mute him.
Nobody said anything to me. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was your name?
My name is Windsor. Windsor.
And what sort of capacity are you with Vroom?
I am a customer service operative.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I do? Because now I don't know if I want to keep the car.
I mean, personally, I'm from a Christian family myself, and I would just recommend prayer, maybe reading from the Bible, keep a Bible in there. That's what I would do personally.
And you would keep the car, though?
I mean, I would consider having it blessed by a priest or something. Whatever I don't know what your particular religious preference is, but you could maybe seek advice there. It may help to burn some sage in the vehicle.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well,
I mean, the good news is they got the guy that did it. They got the guy that did it. His name was Jeff O'Neill, according to this. He was some grifter in Vancouver.
so how is it a suicide if somebody?
It's complicated. It's very complicated. He's dead, obviously. But yeah, it's not like you have to worry about them coming back for the vehicle or anything like that.
No, I understand that, but you said they caught the person that did it.
No, they know the person that did it is what I said, and he's deceased. He's not likely to be looking for any kind of vengeance now. It's a complicated case. I'm just reading the notes now. I mean, they called it a murder-suicide. Technically, it was death by cop. He murdered the family of hobos that had been living in the vehicle and then charged at the police.
Well, okay, so what's going on? Like, how do we get the tag?
He's saying that we won't get tags till like February.
I have to keep
He's
mute.
saying that
Because the police is involved?
No, he's saying that they're backlogged completely. They don't even have the title for the car because it was that they never disclosed this to me, that there were murders in the car.
All I heard was the and hobos, a family of hobos living in the car.
In the car.
How are hobos living in a Mercedes? What is happening? How?
I don't understand.
Can I ask you something? When did this happen? When did this murder happen?
I'm just looking at the notes here. It happened, I believe, sometime in April or May of this year.
Can you give me the name of any of the victims? I can look it up.
The guy that got arrested was Jeff O'Neill.
Jeff O'Neill?
Yeah.
And this happened what state did this happen in?
It happened in Vancouver, British Columbia. So if you search for Jeff O'Neill, Vancouver, BC, it does come up there on Google. I don't know if you can see anything there.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. At this point, that's kind of irrelevant to what we're trying to do. But I am curious, how'd you get my number?
We have it on file here. I understand it was your social media account that was used to make a complaint.
Yeah, but there's no reason to have my number on file because I've never used your service before.
No, but the way it works is Twitter gives us the phone number associated with your account and, your address, payment details, that kind of thing.
Twitter does that? That seems like a grave violation of...
Oh, yeah, no,
privacy.
Twitter gives us all your info. So if you send us a tweet with like a complaint or a comment, we get everything, home address, phone number, credit card, everything. You're so fucking gullible.
That doesn't make usually in the past when I have tweeted a consumer complaint, I'll get DM'd from the company and then they ask me for information.
Yeah,
anyway,
I mean, we don't need any information or anything.
Are you done having your conversation then, I guess?
Excuse me?
Okay. No, I was asking my husband if he was done talking to you. You're basically saying we have nothing to do but wait.
Yeah, I mean, you just need to be a little bit patient. When there is, when there's been a crime, when we're dealing with a murder car like this, there can be delays in the paperwork.
Okay. I'm sorry. I missed your name at the beginning of the call. Could you give me your name, please?
Yes, it's Windsor. WINDSOR.
Is that all you provided? Do you have an ID number?
I can give you my employee ID number if you would like.
Yeah, just so if I need to identify, just one name is not going to be enough.
Okay.
If we need to call back, we can say we spoke to this person. Windsor, what's your number?
Yeah, no problem. My employee ID number is 80085.
Okay.
I'm happy to give you my last name if you want to ask for me.
Oh, sure.
It's Castle, CASTLE.
Your name is Windsor Castle.
Yes.
For real?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
I'm sorry?
This is, quite an elaborate hoax is all I can say. That's all I can think of. I don't even know how you did it. But, bravo to you. Good job.
I'm not sure what you...